Welcome to the first ever 5:30 time slot for a stream of mine. I'm off work tonight, so of course I'm going to take this time to stream and do some fun stuff. So here we are. We're going to be working on this guy again. Just going to be toning down some of these highlights. So I am going to go back in. Let's see. I'm going to go back in and let's go with Let's see what a pink does. Let's see what a pink does. I don't know. I'm curious. Pin light doesn't do too bad of a job. Soft light, I always use soft light. So maybe we do multiply. And we instead use, so he's very cool colored right now. Let's use like an orange, like a brighter orange. Yeah, something like that. That works. That works a lot. I like that. That way we can get these deeper shadows. We can kind of go in. Give it some nice depth and some color variation. Perfect. Well, hello there, Mike. It's a nice name you got there. I say that because my name is also Mike. And hello, Hyena Breath. How are y'all doing tonight? Yeah, it's still night. It's night. I should say on this, well, I guess I don't know how the rest of the world's handling it, but we got like a bunch of snow here in America, in the Midwest specifically. So I am just chilling at home, doing some nice art. To make this, well, it depends on how long I want to work on it for. Honestly, I think to get the line work done, whatever, it only took about an hour to get like the concept, the line work, and all that. But ultimately, like it's really just how far you want to push the piece. Could take me 2 or 3 hours. It could take me several days or even several months if I want to do like a really big piece. But this is just a character design that I'm going to implement into, I'm going to actually create this in 3D and I'm going to print them out. So really I just want them to look nice. Which he kind of does, but I just want to push it a little further. No snow in Hungary? Okay. You are lucky. I can't say I'm unlucky, to be honest. I got off work because of it, so it's definitely not a bad thing. Though it does make driving a tad difficult. Well, hey there, Amber. I should be seeing you here in a couple hours. How's work going? Really like this this orange shadow we got going on. It's providing the depth that I want. Yeah. Well, apparently there's no snow in Hungary, so that's cool. So at least he's not snowed in. All right. Getting a good separation here on the neck, which is great. Just want to push these deeper sections. Maybe we'll play with the levels later on. See what we can pull out of it here. Yeah, I was very happy to hear that I didn't have to work today, so that I could do other work. I may not have to work tomorrow either, because this is going to this storm is supposed to continue. But we'll cross that road when we get to it. If I don't have to work tomorrow, I'm definitely going to stream again around this time. Get that afternoon crowd involved. For those of you who are new here, I usually stream late at night or early in the morning for some folks. But today is a bit of a special occasion. I also kind of want to potentially start going into the afternoon blocks. Try to stream before I go to work instead of after I get off work. But I have to bring myself to do that. And that is easier said than done. Okay, we're starting to get these real big shapes going, which is great. It's coming along. I'm going to go in and get some of the smaller shapes after this. Okay. I like the texture that this brush is giving. It's really it's kind of grainy, kind of nice. I'm doing pretty good, Real Stealth. How are you? I'm just enjoying my day off work and getting some artwork in. I'm going to try to finish up this piece tonight. And then we can start moving into the 3D modeling territory and get this guy printed. It'll be our first figurine print. Oh yeah? How late is it? It's only about 5:45 where I'm at. Almost 11 p.m. Damn. Oh, you're probably. Are you in the UK? Is that why? Yeah, I imagine. Or around the UK area, I suppose. I know there's about a 5-hour difference. Yeah, it makes sense. Well, I hope you get some good sleep. How's the weather over there? Is it doing all right? Yeah. Oh, I hear that. I'm trying to figure out my own sleeping pattern, to be honest. I usually stay up till about the same time here in America. Oh, okay. Just kind of cold. Makes sense. Yeah, I'm trying to. I may adjust my sleep schedule again. It's gonna take some time though, because I want to start streaming towards the like early afternoons instead of the late night streams that I usually do. I guess it'd probably be more like 7 or 8 o'clock for you, is what I'm trying to shoot for. Yeah, it makes sense. Sleep schedules are hard, man. Some shadow here, some shadow. Oop. If Photoshop will load the brush. Okay, come here. Come here. There we go. Okay. Oh, I definitely didn't even do that one. Yeah. Yeah, that's something that I love. Like, it's one thing I love about art, like 3D and 2D, you know. Yeah, like I love. It all starts by just me scribbling on a piece of paper or on a, on a thing here, on a whatchamacallit, canvas. Me scribbling on a canvas at first, and then eventually it forms into a 3D model or a fully formed drawing. It's really cool. It's kind of like my own way of giving life. But I that's why one of the things I love about art is like you bring something into existence that was just never there before. I love that so much. Let's see if we can't get some nice highlights going on here. Just some around where the yeah, something like this. Yeah, I can't wait to print this guy out and actually, that one doesn't look very well. But I can't wait to print this out and actually, like, see it in real life. That's going to be the coolest part. Well, you know, anyone can draw, though. And it's kind of one of those things you have to capitalize on, for sure. I'm trying my damnedest. I will get there eventually, but yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, there's infinite ways to, you know, to do stuff with art, for sure. I love it. I'm actually planning on starting my own Etsy shop soon where I can sell like D&D figurines. Custom ones and pre-made ones. I think that'll be cool. Because I got my, you know, nifty 3D printer that I've been messing around with. But yeah, man, art's just like any other skill, you know? You just gotta practice, and if that's something you want to do, then you can do it. And if it's not something you want to do, that's totally cool. Yeah, yeah, Akko. Yeah, I got called off work today, so I decided to do a stream at a regular hour. I figured it was time, you know? It may not be an everyday thing, but it'll at least be a today thing. Yeah, I was happy. My boss gave me a call today, and he was like, "Hey, don't come into work." And I was like, "You don't have to tell me twice. That sounds like a wonderful thing. I am more than happy to not come into work." And I still get paid, so. That's the beauty of salary. Whoa. Yeah, dude, art has no limits, man. Like music, acting, architecture, freaking artists are everywhere, and they can do so many fucking awesome things. And hello, Miss Goldfin. Good to see you back. But yeah, man, it's one of the things. I love every aspect of art. Like, that is no joke. Anything that is creative, any form of art is just, mwah. It's my favorite thing in the world. I wish more people were into. I want every single person to find some sort of creative outlet. I want the whole world to be filled with artists of some nature, some kind. It's one of the reasons I'm really happy that YouTube became a thing. YouTube and Twitch, just new forms of art that people get to have, and it's super cool. I love it. Love everything about it. Just making art accessible to the world, man. Yeah, creativity is just the coolest thing. You can learn a lot about a person by what they choose to create. Whether that be good or bad, is up to the person, but but yeah, creativity is just like it's so cool. It's the greatest thing. And there's so many ways to be creative. I mean, it really is limitless, Like, even down to if you play like a card game, building decks, that's a creative outlet. That's something that you can do to express your creativity. Unless it's Yu-Gi-Oh, and then you can't really express too much creativity because then you won't win any games. But if it's something like Magic is, tons of different possibilities. All viable, too. And there are, like, hundreds of different variations on the kinds of decks you can make and stuff. It's rad. It's one of the reasons I got into it. Card stacking, huh? I don't think I know what card stacking is, unless that's just a UK terminology. Oh no! Oh, struggles, man. I hate when that happens. It's so annoying whenever I'm doing like some really nice line work, and then all of a sudden I look and it's on the base layer, and I'm like, fuck, I can't even transfer this bit well without doing some magical things. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's good. I never really thought about that, but yeah, that's totally valid. That's very valid. I've seen some crazy stuff done with cards. People amaze me sometimes, like in the best way. Oh no, that's even worse than doing it on the base layer. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Yeah, you basically just have to redo those lines. Ugh. I was gonna say at least if I do it on the background layer, it'll I can highlight the background and copy it, or I can copy the lines specifically. But with a sketch intermingled with all those lines everywhere, oh, that's the worst. Yeah, the undo button for sure. The only problem is that Photoshop's undo button only goes so far, which is never not great. Oh, good. I'm glad it wasn't much. Don't want to set you back too far. feel like normally after it happens to you a few times, like you can avoid having too large a missteps. I want this guy. I like the glossy feel to this thing's skin. This Curtis. Okay. Yeah, I'm digging that. Okay. And we can dull it down maybe just a little bit, but I kind of like it shining a bunch. Yeah, I'll dull it down just a tad. Nothing too dramatic. All right, Stealth, you have a wonderful night. Get some stellar sleep, and I will see you another time. All right. Now, what else to do? I want to do some experimentation. Let me find like a neat brush. Ooh, graphic dots. That kind of looks cool. Maybe. Let me see. It's kind of... That could be cool. I do like that. Let's do a weird color. Let's do like a green. We could do that. And I'm just gonna play with this. I'm gonna see how this looks. Screen's okay. Oh, it's 6:02 p.m. for me, Miss Goldfin. Okay, something subtle like this might work. Oh, that's soft light. I'm gonna kind of get out of the habit of using soft light all the time. Ooh, what is that? What is that? Pin light? That actually looks pretty neat. Not gonna lie. I can get behind this. Let me kind of get this off some of the areas here. But yeah, I dig that actually. Yeah. Yeah. You tell me what my future holds. I like the added green. It gives it kind of like a toxic feel almost. It gives it a bit of texture too. Let's see if we can do the same thing, but with like, well, let's try something different than the dots again. How about you? Ooh, I do like that. Let's try giving it something around the face. Giving it, yeah, this is exactly what I was looking for too. Want to get it to where the blood, like areas where the blood would rush forward a bit, like places where there's a lot of meat. let's play. Nah, that's not good. Screen is interesting, maybe. All right, so check. The screen is a maybe. The screen is definitely a maybe. Overlay. Yeah, I don't think any of... Whoa! That's kind of interesting. That kind of makes it look like a poison toad almost. It's kind of... Let me get some in here. Kinda. Huh. I don't know, let's we'll go back to that one. Difference. Subtract, divide, hue, saturation, color, luminosity. I'm thinking either screen. Well, let me add. Because I do like the luminescent vibe it's given. But I also like, it could also be just a, let me get rid of it on the mouth there. And kind of on the horns. A little out of the ear. Okay. Could be okay. Let me see what it looks like at like 50%. Doesn't actually make too much of a difference there. 86%. Yeah, screen does look good. All right, let's add like another color in there with it. Let's see if that adds anything. It's interesting. It's not really too noticeable. What if you do like a dark purple instead? What does that give us? Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Yeah, pretty. What about some hyper light green? That would be good for some like small effects here. Small speckles. Just kind of like on the outside. Nothing too crazy, just kind of adding a little bit here and there. It's not bad. Oh, I definitely just erased a whole bunch of that. Okay. Yeah, I'm digging how just like a little tiny bit of the green pushes it further just a bit more. Yeah, just decrease the opacity a bit. Okay. I think we're good with like the final draft of this. I am gonna play with the levels though. But now I can at least... Oh, we can also play with the lines. Let's see if we have like a... Ooh, that looks interesting. Not really what we're going for, though. Yeah. Yeah, blue is okay. What if we do like a dark green? I do need it to be a dark color. What we had was dark red before, but I think dark blue actually looks better. Just a bit. It adds like a little bit of contrast. Let me... Yeah, since we have like a lot more warmer colors involved now, I think that dark blue does add an extra dimension. So yeah, let's go ahead and take this away and this away. And then we can merge visible. Wait. Okay. I don't know what that was all about, but that's good. Okay, and then now let's try some of these curves. Yeah, let's see if we can't. Mess around a bit. Ooh, I want the... Nope, that's kind of messing with the saturation. Whoa. That's kind of crazy. Nah. That's a bit too crazy, I think. Let's cancel this. I'm actually going to duplicate it. And then try curving it, doing the curves. At least then if I do something interesting. Okay. Maybe I can, keep it and see if there's something else I can do. Oof, that's a little weird. Yeah, none of these look particularly good, but it could look good blended somehow. Let's try it. Let's see if we have anything. Color dodge is interesting. These are all kind of making ugh. None of that looked really good. What? Okay. Gotcha. The heat makes it like a freaking light creature. Jesus. Luminosity. That kind of makes it look metallic. Let me see if what do you look like? Nah, that makes it a little too like. Yeah, I'm not really feeling that. Let's go back to what was it? Color dodge. I kind of like color dodge, but maybe bring it back down to something like that. Well, I guess ultimately it's really just brightening it up, isn't it? Yeah, let's, oh! Nope, didn't want to do that. Let's delete this. That's what I meant to do. Okay, let's delete that, and let's instead try to do... I want to bump up the contrast a bit. I want it to look natural still. Now let's, now we can create clipping mask. I'm gonna do a gradation. Basics. Okay, we're gonna do a green, like a light green, to a dark red. Let's see how that looks. A little weird right now. Okay, let's see soft light, but let's go a little. Yeah, let's go something like this. Kind of gives it the darkness at the bottom, so that way it's not, you know, it's focusing more on the top layer. Okay. Yeah, I dig that. I say that's a good one. Okay. Gives us a nice gradation. I think so far everything looks pretty good. Well, thank you, Miss Goldfin. Appreciate it. I think honestly now this guy is ready to be done in 3D, but I'm gonna hold off on that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna hold off on that. I'm gonna see. Yep, he's ready for prom. Wait, we can let's let's go here and there we go. Now he's got his prom hat. His prom crown. Do some. Oh, man. Yes. I dig it. You know what? This is going to be kind of weird, but I think I'm actually going to do it. I think I'm actually going to do like an actual crown. Let me look. I think that would be it just adds character, right? I think that'd be fun to model too. Makes him that much more unique. Let's do Oh wait, let's do Okay, I want to find one. This looks pretty good. Okay. Let's get my PureRef open. I'm gonna make this crown. Yeah. All right. Good. Ah! I just went ahead and just about beefed it. Okay. So we're going to turn the opacity down on this guy so that we can focus on the crown. And we're gonna do off to the side. Oh, thank God. I'm glad no one noticed. Otherwise, I'd be incredibly embarrassed right now. Okay. Now let's do this. Just get the crown shape in here. Okay, so this is gonna be, I want to make this definitely more of a broken crown, I'd say. I think we discussed this before when we decided on Curtis the Prom King. But yeah, I want it to be, I definitely want like a broken crown. So once I get the basic crown shape down, that rhymed. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Okay, let's do like a, this piece will be the red velvety part. Whoa. Yep, I got bars. Okay. Alright, alright. Okay, let's move into... So I want to figure out where I want to do the breaks here. So I'm gonna definitely have kind of right here. Have it kind of snapped almost in half, but not quite. Something like that, yeah. All right. And then we will just get into it. We get some of this taken care of. Okay. Maybe this guy's a mutant. Like he once was human, but now is this horrific monster. That might be an interesting concept. That's interesting. Making it kind of a magical element instead of like a science related one. All right. I think I could go with that. Corrupted by power and the need to be wanted. His demons took over. and he will never let go of the night that he became prom king. The ultimate, I peaked in high school. Okay. I want it to be kind of a dull gold instead of like a fully formed. Yeah. Ooh, we're getting some deep messages going on here. We kind of stumbled into this on accident, didn't we? I mean, it was entirely on purpose. 100%. This was exactly what I thought of from the get-go. All my idea, for sure. I want to do more, if we can get more people involved, I definitely want to do more streams where, like, chat decides the kind of character that I make and, like, their backstory and stuff. I think that'd be super fun to do. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I love I love character design sessions, just coming up with random characters and making a whole story out of them, you know? I know people put a lot of importance on, like, OCs and stuff, but honestly, like, if I were to count the number of characters I've created, it would just be insane. I don't even really I mean, I guess, like, by a strict definition, they are OCs, but they are, you know, it's just one of my favorite things to do is just create new characters, new species, new everything, like, from the ground up. I've actually been working on here and there, of course. It's not nearly finished, but I've been working on a book. Because writing stories is another one of my passions. Because, of course, if it has to do with art, I'm into it. I used to write poetry all the time when I was in high school, but lately I've been working on a book that I have my character, Alora Sinclair. She's the main character of the book. It's really cool. I enjoy it. It's one of my favorite stories that I've made. Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. OCs are like the ones that you really have stories for, whereas, you know, the characters you make aren't necessarily, like, even though they are original characters, they don't have as much of a backstory as a lot of them. That makes sense. Yeah, it's a sci-fi. Kind of like the original intention was for it to be mixed with like sci-fi and fantasy. But what ended up happening was it went pure sci-fi with like kind of making you think it's fantasy at first, but realizing that there was a scientific explanation to begin with. You start off thinking it's ghosts, and then it ends up being something else instead. It's a really fun story. I love it. The main character has like all the basic ghost abilities, right? Like she can phase through walls. She can fly. She can like turn invisible. All that fun stuff. But she doesn't even know what's happening at first. Like, up to this point, you know, she was just a normal-ass person. It's a real fun story. I can't wait to finish it, and actually, I want to get it published. I've been writing it now for about a year. Which I have, like, I have the entire story mapped out. It's just the little stuff that I gotta get into. I have the first chapter done, and I'm a little bit into the second chapter, but it's just one of those things that's like, in addition to all the millions of other things I'm working on, I don't really have a ton of time to do it, so it's more of a passion project that I'll eventually finish. Okay. Let's go for some... Yeah, I feel like a lot of people have that. It's definitely one of those things, you know. But it'll get done eventually, you know? And eventually I'll have that thing that I can look at and be like, I did that. What matters isn't the amount of times that you didn't finish something. It's the amount of times that you did, you know? And if you didn't finish it yet, you'll eventually finish it. every day is a battle, and you might not get something done every single day, but that's fine. Just try to get something done as often as you can. Okay, let's go to... Alright. Alright. And give the cracks a bit more life here. Yeah, man. Life is a battle. All that matters is in the end if we come out on top or not. And I believe as long as you try, you will. All right, let's see. Okay, and then now we do... Oop. No! Oh well, that didn't actually have anything. All right, so now we give the good old shadow for this. Okay, we need a little bit more shadow on the on this part right here. Oop. Let's bring this down. Okay. Multiply. Bring down the opacity. Yeah, it kind of looks like his head like broke the crown a bit. Let's go ahead and merge. Let's merge down, and merge down, and merge down, and then now It's actually, okay. Oh, don't want to do that. Want to get a good position here. Ooh. All right, all right. You know what? I kind of want to add like a cape to him too. Tie open the, or tie the thing together like a ripped up cape. Let's go ahead and, oop. Yeah, we can merge this down. Okay, and let's go ahead and do the cape. Cool. So we want it to go, get a darker blue. Just to show that it's ripped, we'll kind of have it folded over a little bit. Whoa! Ah, speaking of drawing on the wrong layer. Guess what I was doing? Yep. That would have been real bad. Come on. It's a whole lot of undos. Uh-oh. Let's see if there's... Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh boy, this is one of those times where I didn't realize quick enough. Oh. There's a spot healing brush, like a history tool, isn't there? Oh, no, that's not the one I want. Wait. Yeah, I think this is the one. What? I don't know how to use this. I don't know what any of this does. Huh. I do need the history brush, but I don't know. I don't know what that does. Well, I guess we're gonna have to go in and do this the old-fashioned way. Yeah, I mean, I guess that is true. I mean, I'm gonna end up doing that anyway, right? So let's go ahead and well, if I had any questions about whether or not I wanted to do the cape before, that decision's been kind of made for me now. Definitely not on the wrong layer this time, so that's good. Oh well. Life happens. Yeah, yeah, we'll go with that. Curtis made me do it on purpose. For sure. Definitely his fault. I had nothing to do with this. Yeah, it does annoy me that Photoshop's like stuff doesn't go back that far. I went back pretty far, but like, you know, in cases like that, I feel like it definitely needs I don't know. Like my ZBrush can go back fuck, like how much? I think it's like something like 500 undos you have until you run out. I think you might be right, actually. I'm gonna figure out how to do that just as soon as I'm done with this cape. There we go. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that's correct. Like, if I remember, I'm gonna have to check it out, but I'm fairly certain you are correct on that front. That's not natural flowing. There we go. All right, I think. All right, cool. What do you usually use to draw? Clip Studio? Honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that Photoshop had, Liquify, I probably wouldn't be using it. Metabang, huh? Okay. You're drawing on your phone. How has that been? I am highly I don't know, the phone drawing, that's interesting. The screen, I think, for me is just a little too, it's just like too small. Maybe if they had like screen extenders or something, I'd be more, I don't know. Oop. Yeah, I could see how that would be a good thing. Definitely, like, if you want to just get a quick thought out, it's not a bad idea. I can't see your profile pic right this second, but... Yeah, I used to be before I went to college. Like, I just ended up falling in love with digital art. And more of the 3D side than the 2D side, so. But I used to be a strict, only traditional 2D artist, and then I discovered 3D and was like, well, I'm never going back. But I ended up coming back eventually. And I still do, I do sketchbook stuff all the time, like while I'm at work bored. So I still do the traditional stuff occasionally. Actually, funny thing, that's exactly what I'm using right now. It's a really good tablet. The only thing I would suggest is getting multiple pens. They're only like $15, but mine broke within like the first 4 or 5 months, and I had to get another one. But it isn't, the tablet itself is great. Like, it's super responsive. You have to calibrate it every once in a while, which is a little annoying, but that's most screen tablets. But the pen is probably, like, the pen's great. It's just that they're pretty cheaply made. But again, they're only like $15, and you can get another one really easily, and it works right away. So it's nothing game changing, you know. It's not gonna break your bank, and it does last a while before you have to replace it. But yeah, I'd like just get a spare, maybe like a couple months down the road. But other than that, like the tablet's great. It's a fantastic tablet. I give it 10 out of 10 stars. Well, no, I give it 8 out of 10 stars. 2 stars away for the shoddy pens. But yeah, I mean, like, the pens are all right, you know? Like, they're nice. It's just that they're kind of cheaply, like, they're cheap plastic, you know? Like, it's got good grip, but these buttons tend to get stuck sometimes, and the nib can fall out. So they're not, like, the greatest pens ever made, but again, like, what is it? Wacom's pens are like the gold standard, right? So, and Wacom's pens are like $80 per pen. So for $15, this is actually a really good pen. Like, I'm not necessarily complaining about that, to be honest. Like, comparatively, it is cheaper, but that's because it's cheaper. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's cheaply made because it is a cheaper pen. But it doesn't take away from the fact that it is a good pen. And honestly, like, the tablet holds up, like, really well compared to even a Wacom, you know? Like, the colors are great. Thank you, Amber. But yeah, the freaking the tablets themselves are just really, really good. Like, the pens may be cheaply made, but the tablets definitely are not. And considering they're like a third of the price of a Wacom, man, they're totally freaking worth it. And they have sales all the time, so it's like not even a it's not even a contest, really. Like, I love Wacom products because they are like the gold standard. Yeah. Yeah, like I love what I seriously do love Wacom products, and if I had the money, I would be out getting a Wacom product because ultimately they are legitimately the best in the business. But I mean, I don't need to because I got a tablet for way cheaper and it does just as well. But one day whenever I have the disposable income, I'll, definitely end up getting one. But that is a long road away. And I'm not gonna get one until I can afford one that's actually worth it. Like the 32-inch monitor. But yeah, I seriously, I love XP Pen. I'm really glad that I got it when I did. I actually want to see how the, let me play around a little bit. Nah, it's a bit too much. Yeah, let's go with a 0 for that. But I do like the decrease in saturation. I feel like some of the colors were getting a bit crazy. And we'll up the brightness. Yeah. All right. And then it's time to add another layer. Yeah. Yeah, I dig him. I'm glad. He's definitely, yeah, I like it. Yeah, I like it a lot. So let's do... Just do some adjustments here. I'm gonna go in and do some liquefying. Just to mess with the proportions and make it more readable. Okay. Yeah, that makes it look a lot more natural. Which can't really see what's happening on the screen at the moment, but you will once I get it done. I think this will really push it to make it look more legit. You should have pizza. Because that's what I got. All right, and then now we can rotate him again. There. Not a whole lot's changed, but I think. Oh, well. Yeah, but yeah, I adjusted the proportions of the jaw, which made it good. I adjusted the chestular area, the shoulder, and the arm to make it look more naturally flowing. Yeah, you probably don't want to eat the cardboard box. It's not necessarily a great. It's not good for nutritional value. Not that pizza is, but I feel like it's at least a little better than the cardboard. Oh man, I wonder if it's still raining ice outside. Raining ice and destruction. I kind of want to make a scene. Maybe I can. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I may have messed up I may have warped the crown a bit. I just realized. Yeah, I don't normally do backgrounds, but I was kind of thinking of a background for this. Yeah, that looks a little better. All right, but yeah, that is pretty much the gist. Next time I stream, I'm going to start on the 3D model of this guy. And we can get this printed out and looking good. But that's it for me. If you're watching and you're not followed, please follow. I promise you won't regret it. Other than that, it was fun chatting with you guys. I'm going to most certainly stream again tomorrow. And I will start the 3D version of this guy. And then we can move on from there. Can't wait to print him out and paint it and do all sorts of fun stuff. I'm going to set up a painting stream also so I can show from like top down angle, you know, whatever, like making it look good. But yeah, it was fun hanging out. Until next time, I will see you later. Peace and stay creative.